So we're going to start this morning's class sat upright. Just a quick chat about this morning's class. So with everything going on at the minute, I just think we're all emotionally unstable. I'm saying you guys are, but certainly I am. With the third lockdown, I'm just feeling, oh, that's never going to end. And I know the vaccine's out and all this kind of rubbish, but I'm really starting to miss everybody. I'm really starting to miss connecting with people, like face to face, and I'm missing my friends and my families. I'm really missing teaching in person. So today's class is just really about, it's a grounded practice. I really want you to really try and connect with our minds and our bodies. But more than anything, I really want you to feel by the end of the class a little bit uplifted. Maybe that little bit of weight is lifted off your shoulders. So when we're working through the postures today, just continue to bring your awareness back to your breath and to your body, and try, if you can, to really be aware of the sensations in your body. It can be quite emotional for me when I sometimes do this sort of practice. It can sometimes be, I can get quite teary, but sometimes we need that to kind of let go and release that tension that's built up inside us. Sometimes we can really kind of put so much onto ourselves that we tie ourselves into a deep knot, and you can really feel it, and your whole body starts to ache because you're holding those tension in your shoulders, your hips and your pelvis. So in today's class, we're going to do a few heart openers, not too many, but they might affect you emotionally. They might not. So just be present in the moment and really try and give yourself to this practice. Give yourself 1 hour a day just to totally let go and just be present in the moment and just see what arises. You might hopefully feel at the end of the class like full of energy and really happy and springing your step for a Monday morning. And that's the aim by the end of the class, that you feel completely refreshed and just ready to tackle another week of lockdown, another week of being kind of in this kind of weird nightmare, really, isn't it? It seems like it's just Groundhog Day. It's the same on and on every day, and nothing seems to be changing. But also, I just want to reach out to you all as well, that if you are feeling really tough at the moment, I know I am, that more than ever we need this community to kind of support each other. And so if it's not through yoga, it's through other things. I'm going to put on some, starting this week, I'm going to put on some daily hand mudras that you can maybe do and just have a few moments to yourself to reflect and to breathe. I'm going to put a few more meditations on free just on Facebook, just so you can enjoy those. We've got a women's circle at the end of the month, which is all totally welcome to join. And I know, thank you, Angela. I think more than ever, we need to try and connect, if not in person, virtually as best we can. So that's today's class for us, okay? So sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to move back in a second because I'm too close to you and you can't see my body. But just while we start to settle down into the practice, find yourself a comfortable position, sit up nice and tall, and just take a few cleansing breaths. Maybe close your eyes and take a deep inhale in. And then when you exhale out and make a little sigh, a little sound as you exhale, releasing any tension in the body, and just let go and really settle into the practice. So just do that for me a few times when I switch camera and head to my mat. Okay. So taking a deep inhale in, exhale, and release and let go. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, just feel your body begin to relax and to soften. As we sit here and prepare to begin today's practice, be aware of the stillness in your body. Embrace the stillness, maybe the quietness as well of your mind, and let everything just switch off and really turn into yourself. Try to allow your body to be consciously aware of where you are at this present moment. Feel your body. Check in and feel where you are in the mind. And just sit with it for a while, finding the stillness with the breath. Preparing yourself to totally embrace this yoga practice, this bit of self-care for yourself this morning. We're going to start really gently and just add a little sway side to side, or just going round and round, really trying just to connect with your body. Nice and gentle. And then maybe add a few shoulder shrugs, just starting to wake up the body, wake up the movements. And then working with your breaths, inhale, reach your arms up over your head, and then exhale to the heart center. And just do that a few times. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bringing the hands back to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale to the heart. One more. Inhale, reaching up. And then exhale back to the heart. Let's do a few mother in lotus. So turn the hands back to back. Send the arms out. And then as you exhale, return the hands back to the heart center. But create a little lotus flower and draw that towards the heart. And we'll do that again. Palms together, back to back. Send the arms out. And then exhale, bring it back. Good. Palms back to back. Send it out. And then exhale, bring it back. Good. Keep going. Just checking the camera here that you can all see me. Actually, I think we can see Michelle. Here we go. Is that better? Yeah? Good. Okay. Send the arms out. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale to the heart. Good. Palms together. Bring it back. Send that energy out. Exhale. Bring it back. So we do mother and lotus mudra just to kind of it's kind of a clear gesture to bring love, care, consideration and compassion to the mind and to the body. And it's a really nice way just to send love out. So I'm sending all this energy to you ladies right now. Okay. Working with the breath, try to find the movement and the flow of the breath at the same time. Go at your own pace. One more, send that energy out. And then as you inhale, bring it back. Bring the hands back to the heart center. Then inhale, reach the arms up over your head. And then lean over to one side. And then back to the center. Over to the other side. Bring it back to the center. Over to the right. To center. Over to the left. To center. Exhale, turn the arms back down. Place the hands on your knees, and then we're just going to arch the back, drop the head down, turn the chin towards chest. Inhale, lift the heart center, get the gaze up and draw the shoulders back. Inhale, hug it in. Exhale, draw the shoulders back, lift the chest, head comes back. Inhale, hug it in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hug it in. Exhale and lift. One more. Inhale, hug it in. Exhale and lift. Some side stretches now. So taking one hand to the side. And we'll start off nice and slow. You're going to reach your arm up towards the sky. Good. If you can, just gaze up to your hand, look up towards the ceiling. Just stay here and try and lift the arm a little bit taller, lifting the hip up as high as you can up towards the ceiling. Good. And then from here, bending your left arm, or whichever hand support towards the floor, reaching over diagonally. So we don't want to bend the arm, we want to stretch the arm out. And you're slightly looking either into the crease of your elbow or towards your index finger. Stay here and breathe deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out to the mouth. Well done. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, slowly bring it up. And just rotate the shoulders, maybe add a little wiggle. And notice the difference already between either the right or the left side of the body, whichever side you stretched out already. Okay, allow that yoga magic to start working through the body already. Hands to the floor. Inhale, reach the arm up, look up towards the hand. Stay here and breathe. Continue throughout today's practice to always bring your awareness back to the breath. Good. As we work through these movements, just be aware of any feelings or sensations that you feel in the mind and the body as you do so. Taking the arm over, looking towards the crease of the elbow, towards the fingertips. Relax the mind, deep breathing in and out through the nose. Good. Inhale back up, center, reach up one more time, and then slowly coming back up to that neutral position. Well done. Rub it out, big circles here from the hips. Okay, and then switch it through and go through the other way. Nice. Deep movements. Okay, so we're going to do a really gentle twist now. So taking your right hand and just rest that on your left knee. Placing your left hand behind you. And you want to try and create like this kind of spider fingers. So pushing the fingers down, if you can, as close as you can towards your tailbone here. Pushing the fingers into the floor, lift the spine, draw the shoulders back. And gaze over your left shoulder. Now you want to try and reach around as far as you can, as if you're trying to look into that right corner. Good, keeping the spine nice and tall, chest lifted. So you can breathe. Well done. Inhale back to the center. Switching over, left hand on right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, lift the chest, draw the shoulders back, looking over the shoulder. Try and keep the chin slightly lifted here. Nice deep breath. Inhale, bring it back to the center. Well done. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a knot here. So we're going to cross your right knee over your left as best you can. Okay, so this is kind of like a cow posture here. So your knees, if you can, try and get your knees kind of as close as you can on top of each other, and the feet are kind of pointing out. So it's kind of like a, if you think it's a cow's head, bull horns. This is what we're trying to kind of achieve here. Sitting up nice and tall. Now you may want to walk your feet in a little bit. That's nice for you for a deeper sort of bind, and you'll feel that a little bit more in the hips. Well done. And then from here, we're going to come into eagle arms. So you're going to take your arms out in front, crossing the right over the left arm, above the left elbow if you can. Bending the left hand in front of your face, turn the right arm up, reach round and see if you can find a bind. So you're trying to hold on to your wrist, thumb or hand. Good. Looking into your forearms, just gently see if you can lift your forearms up into the sky a little bit higher, and you should feel a nice stretch here across the shoulders. See here and breathe. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, arch the back slightly, still looking into the forearms. Breathe. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release. Take the hands to the floor, drop the head down. Good, just stay here for a moment, pushing into the fingertips. Inhale, come up, take the arms wide. We're going to bend the right arm behind our head, and if we can, we're going to take the left arm behind our back. Now, if you can, you might find that you can grab a hold of your fingertips. Good, if you can grab a hold of your fingertips, draw the elbows back. Inhale, lift the gaze. Using your head slightly, push into the arm. See if you lift your chin up, looking up to the ceiling. Good. 3, 4, 5. Well done. Exhale out and release. Bending the right knee. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean forward. Allow the right knee to lean out a little bit to the side. Drop the head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, supporting yourself with your hands as you come back up to the top. We're going to take the right foot now and either hold on to the right foot or hold on to your thigh, whichever you feel more comfortable with. Inhale, lift the arm, lift the leg. The leg doesn't have to be straight here. Good, just find a comfortable position. Knee can be slightly bent, but we're looking for a nice stretch here in the hamstrings. If you feel comfortable lifting the chest, take the head up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Exhale, release the leg down. Extend that right leg out in front. So we're coming into Janasana. So the right leg is extended, toes point up towards the ceiling, and the left foot just resting against your thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fall forward. And if you can, find something to hold on to. So that's the foot, ankle, or shin. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, look forward. Beautiful. Exhale, bend the elbows, drop the head down. And we're just going to stay here for a moment. Bring that awareness back to your breath. Bring awareness back to the stillness of your mind and the body. Checking in with how you're feeling right now. Noticing any differences in the breath, the body. Breathing into the back of the hamstring. Relaxing any shoulder tension, relaxing any neck tension. Soften the body. Breathing deeply. Well done. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale and release. Okay, let's do the same on the left side. So we're going to take the left knee now over the right knee. And you might need to wiggle around to get into a comfortable position. And so your feet are pointing outwards. Some of you might prefer to tuck them in a little bit more, or take them out wider, whichever you find best for your balance. Okay, from here we're going to do our eagle arms, so taking the arms out, crossing the left arm over the right arm above the right elbow. Brilliant. And then inhale, right hand comes into your face, turn the left palm up, reach around, find the right. You can either stay here, or if you feel comfortable, lifting the elbows up, gazing into the forearms. Nice and gentle, working with the breath. Lean forward. Exhale, release fingertips to the floor. Good, so just lean it slightly forward. This might be, you might be able to feel this a little bit into your hips, into your glutes. Pushing your fingertips into the floor, drop the head. Inhale, take the arms up and over. Left hand behind the head, right arm behind. Now, if you can't bind, just place the hands behind your head and try and work your elbows back and the gaze up towards the ceiling. If you can find your fingertips, draw the elbows back too, and just slightly push your head against your arms for that deeper stretch. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Good. Breathe. 3, 4, 5. Well done. Exhale out and release. Okay, bring in the left knee in. Inhale, find a bind, either hold on to the foot or hold on to the back of the thigh. And then just notice the difference between the right side of the body and the left side of the body here. Don't worry about getting the leg completely straight. Just find the right stretch for you this morning. If you feel comfortable, taking the chest up towards the ceiling, tilt the head right back. As you settle into the stretch, you may find that you can draw the thigh a little bit closer towards your chest. 3. Breathe in deeply. 4, 5. Well done. Exhale, release, coming into Janu. So the right foot is resting against the left thigh. Inhale, lift the chest, arms up. Exhale, look forward, find a bind. Once you've found your bind, inhale, look forward, relax the shoulders. And then exhale, dropping the head down. So when we take in any forward fold, When you take your head down, you're not trying to get your head to touch your thighs. What you're trying to do is lean your chest forward, so your chest is coming towards your shins. So you get that nice forward fold motion. Over time, your head will get nearer to the legs, but that's not really what we're aiming for. That'll just come with practice. And once the body's ready to open up, the head will go down. Okay, so don't force it. Just check in with where the body is today. Be aware, the breath, and just find that stillness of the breath in the body. Inhale, well done, release, look forward. Exhale, come out. Okay, bringing the feet together now, feet coming into prayer. We're just going to allow the knees to fall out to the side. So it depends on how open you are on your hips, depends on where your knees come down to. So don't worry if your legs are up here, that's just fine, that's where your body needs to be for today. Sit up nice and tall. Peeling the feet open, this helps to strengthen the ankles. We're going to inhale, look forward, and then exhale, dropping the chest down towards the floor. As the chest goes forward, you want to think about lifting your chin as if you're trying to stick your chin out so your chin is reaching forward. Good. Stay here and breathe. You may be able to slightly place a little bit of gentle pressure using your elbows and forearms into your thighs. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. And then this time we're going to arch the back and try and drop the head down towards our feet. So as if you're going to try and smell your feet. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop the head. Stay here and just breathe. Inhale, look forward. Exhale and release. Well done. Okay. So from here, we're going to come onto all fours. We're going to come onto your knees. Fingers, hands underneath your shoulders, about shoulder width apart, spreading the fingers, knees hip distance apart, releasing the toes. The toes are not tucked under, the toes are gently resting on the mat here. We're going to come into cat-cow. So you're going to inhale, lift the chest, draw the shoulders back. As you exhale, you're going to arch up down towards your navel. Inhale, lift the gaze up forward, sit the bottom out. Exhale, hug in. Connecting with the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, come back to all fours. You can step the right foot between your hands. Inhale, come up, find your balance into warrior one, low warrior one, look up. So supporting your balance by pushing into the foot, into the shin. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release. Hands back to the mat, back to that neutral position. Left foot steps forward. Lunge, lean forward. Inhale, come up, find your balance. Gaze your hands if you can. If you're not finding your balance today, look down, so either straight ahead or down, touch more slightly. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, back to the mat, back to all fours. Swing the hips slightly side to side. Let's thread the needle, taking the right arm up. Exhale, head down, thread it through. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, come back to all fours. Before we switch on to the other side, step the right foot out to the side. And let's do some little lunges here. So lunging forward and back. Forward and back. Good. Resting the right forearm onto the right thigh. We're going to inhale, come up. And we're just going to open up the hips and side of the body by doing some big circular motions with our left arm. Good. 3, 4, 5. Well done. Hands back to the floor, back to all fours. Let's thread the needle now on the left side. Arm going up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale through. Well done, everyone. Good. Inhale, coming back to all fours. Step the left foot forward. Lunge it out, forward and back. So when we're trying to kind of release and let go, hip openers are the way to go forward with this. So the more we open up the hips, the more tension that we release from the body. So your hips and your pelvis area is also linked to around your jaw and your throat. So sometimes when you tighten the hip, you might find that you hold a lot of tension in your jaw. Forearm to thigh, inhale, circle through. So if you grind your teeth, or you often find that you're constantly clenching down on your back teeth, then it might be a link to the tightness in your hips too. Good. 3, 4, 5. Well done. Inhale, back to all fours. Knees to the mat, wiggle it out. And then tuck the toes under. Let's come into our first downward dog of the morning. So walking the feet in slightly if you like. Grounding the heels down. So let's take the dog forward walk to start off with. Taking one heel down and then the other. Draw the lower belly in. Gaze if you can towards your navel. Relax the shoulders. Good. If both heels touch the floor, great. If you're still on your toes, just stay there, but try and tilt the hips up as high as you can towards the ceiling. Good. For those of you whose heels are down the floor, lift the kneecaps up, breathe deeply. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, back down to your knees. Sink the hips down towards the heels and find yourself into child's pose. Relaxing the forehead onto the mat. Bring awareness to the breath. Sit here and rest for a moment. Noticing any sensations and any emotions that might be working through the body and the mind as we go through the practice. Try and be really present in the moment. Good. One more breath. And then inhale, come out. Come down to the floor, bring your legs in front of you. So we're going to come into Dandasana. So Dandasana looks like a simple pose, but it's actually quite complicated. There's a lot going on. And this is a really nice way to engage our bandhas. So our bandhas are internal locks that we use through our body, and particularly in our yoga practice. And the main two that we use a lot is our Mula Bandha, which is basically your pelvic floor muscles, your Uddiyana Bandha, which is your tummy muscles, which we draw in, and the third bandha which we use is the Jala Bandha, which is the chin lock. So we're going to engage all those three now. So legs out in front, and if you can, placing your hands down on the mat, and you want to slightly push down into the floor. So as you push down, you're activating your arms and you're drawing your shoulders down. And as you push down and activate, the arms sort of externally rotate. So the crease of your elbow starts to twist slightly forward. So you get that action going on. So try that. Pushing down gently. Activate the arms, relax the shoulders, but slightly push down the shoulders at the same time. Good. Lift the chest. Draw the shoulders slightly back, gaze forward and engage the legs. So as you engage your legs, your toes need to point up towards the ceiling and you'll feel that activation in your thighs. Good, so you're slightly pushing down into your thighs, lifting the kneecaps up. Good, so we've got the arms and the legs working. Now the Jalavanda. Now the Jalavanda is a really nice way to get the back and the neck completely straight. So I want you to just drop your chin down slightly so you've got that nice, straight, smooth line from your spine to the back of the neck to the back of the head. Good, so you're looking down slightly towards the toes, chin in, got a double chin. Movement here. Good. Now the belly. Draw the belly in on the inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, hug it in, exhale, release. As you draw the belly in, think about drawing the navel back towards the spine. Beautiful, well done everybody. Excellent work. Okay, lastly, let's engage the pelvic floor. So you're going to inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, squeeze your internal muscles in. So you're squeezing your inner muscles up and in, exhale. Good. Inhale to prepare, exhale, squeeze. Exhale, good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Well done, everybody. Release and let go. Forward bend now. Take the arms up into the air. As you exhale, hinge forward. See if you can find a bind. So this could be your feet, ankles are shaped. Inhale, look up, draw the belly in. Exhale, hinge forward, dropping the head down. See if you can breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Placing the hands behind your back now. So we're going to do some lifting, open up the chest, lifting the heart here. So placing the hands behind your back. You're going to inhale, lift the chest, shoulders back, take the head back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Sorry. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. That's it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Now, as you're lifting the chest and taking the chin up towards the ceiling, squeezing the shoulders in on each other, you should feel that nice motion in the back. Now you can either stay doing this, working with the breath, or let's go to a step further. You're going to point your toes towards the floor. And as you inhale, lift, you're going to lift your hips off the floor up towards the sky. So inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale it back. Beautiful. If you feel comfortable, we're going to do the same again, but this time we're going to lift the hips and we're going to hold it for 3 breaths. Okay, so when you're ready, inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Exhale out. Release. Bend in the right knee. You take the left arm and you're going to wrap your arm around the right knee. And a bit like a twist we did earlier on, placing your hand behind your back to support you. Inhale, lift the chest. Gaze over that shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Placing the hand on the knee. This time you're wrapping your right arm around the knee. You're going to extend your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge forward. If you can, find a bind. Drop the head. Look down towards your shin or knee or towards your big toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. The bent right knee, place that behind you now on the floor. You need to wiggle a little bit here to find your balance. Some of the sit bones on the floor. And you want to try and have your knees as close as you can towards each other. Inhale, lift the chest, draw the belly in. Exhale, hinge forward. If you can, try and get both hands towards your foot, ankle or shin. If you find that you're leaning too much over to one side, place one hand on the floor to help you balance. And then exhale, drop the head down, stay here and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Inhale, come up, exhale out and release. Left side, hugging the left knee in. So we'll do that gentle twist first. So placing your right arm around, left hand to the floor, lifting the chest, looking over your shoulder. Stay here and breathe. And then exhale, release. Wrapping the arm round. Inhale, extend the left arm over the head. Leaning forward, find the bind. Exhale, drop the head. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Inhale forward, bending the left knee behind you. Finding your balance, working the heel bits of the knees as close as you can towards each other. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean forward, find the bind. So either the ankle, shin or foot. Don't worry if you're losing your balance, place one hand on the floor if you need to. And then drop your head down. Deep stretch here in the hips, so just breathe through it nice and gentle. Ease up if it's too much for you. But working with the breath, try and find some stillness and some space in the posture as you lean forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale out and release. Well done. Okay, so we're going to do some more balancing now, but we're going to balance on our glutes. So we're going to do an Asana, which is board pose. So start off nice and easy, bending your knees, feet to the floor, arms out in front. Now, when you take your arms out, have your palms slightly pointing up towards the ceiling. Just so you're a bit more open to the energy and the energy and the prana that we're creating into the body. Okay, and it really helps you balance it. So palms out. You're going to slightly lean back, but not too much, and bend your knees just halfway and hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Exhale, release, come back down. We're going to do that again, but this time, as you lift your knees up, I want you to think about pushing your chest forward, so your chest is pointed up towards the ceiling, okay? If this is quite comfortable for you and you want to go to the deeper version, you can extend the legs so the toes point up towards the ceiling. So I'll do both for you. So when you're ready, inhale, lift, either halfway or take the legs out. Lift the chest. 1, look up to the ceiling. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Exhale out and release. Okay, let's do that one more time. Choose which version you prefer for yourself. Palms up. Inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Exhale and release. Good. Coming on to all fours. We're going to come into cat-cow again. So inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, arch. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, arch. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, arch. Tuck the toes under. Come to downward dog. Stay here and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Walk the hands back so we come into a forward fold. Keeping the hips high. Find a ragdoll, so either elbow to elbow with your hands or just allowing the arms to hang like a ragdoll towards the floor. Completely releasing the head, so there's no tension at all in the head and in the neck. If you can, slightly shift your weight forward into your toes. Good. 3, 4, 5. Slowly begin to peel yourself up to come to a standing position. Okay, so we're going to come to the top of our mat now. And we're going to come and do some sun salutation. So feet together, thumbs to feet. Chest lifted. Inhale, raise the arms over your head. Exhale, fall forward. Uttanasana, forward, forward, dropping the head. Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Uttanasana, forward, forward. Step or jump both feet back into plank. Bring your weight slightly over your wrist and then exhale all the way down to the floor. Now we're going to stay here for a moment. So you're going to lie on your belly. Okay, so sit up slightly into cobra with your forearms on the floor. So you come into sort of sphinx pose. So palms flat to the floor, elbows underneath your shoulders. And we're just going to stay here for a moment and try and lift your chest a little bit taller. Good. Take the head back. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release. Good. If you feel comfortable and there's not any pain in your lower back from doing this position, I'm going to ask you to bend your right knee and see if you can reach behind and hold on to your right foot. Good. If you feel comfortable, you're going to try and push the foot down slightly towards the floor. Good. Stay here and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale out and release. Switch sides. Grab hold of the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale out and release. If that worked okay for you, maybe try and do both feet at the same time. So bending your feet, reaching back, holding onto your feet, push down. 1, lift the chest. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, everybody. Exhale out and release. Dropping the head down. Coming up into ball pose, bending both of the feet behind you again. This time reaching around. See if you can grab hold of your feet or your ankles. Rest on the forehead onto the floor. Inhale, lift the chest, lift your knees. Good. Stay and breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale out and release. Good. Tuck the toes under, down, down. 3, 4, 5. Step or jump both feet together. Exhale down, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And from Ardha Uttanasana, you're going to bend your knees and sink your hips down towards the floor. We're going to add in a twist here. So you're going to take your left elbow, place it on the outside of your right knee. Palms together, pushing the hands into prayer. Try and twist the chest up towards the ceiling. Stay here and look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Switch sides. Elbow to outside the knee. Inhale, look forward, look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Inhale, look forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana, drop the head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward. Step the right leg back. Left foot forward. Inhale, warrior 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to turn that warrior 1 out into warrior 2. So bending the left knee, right leg straight, arms wide, gaze into middle finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the palm up to the sky, reverse it, lean back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wide side angle pose. So forearm to thigh, left arm reaches over, up over the head, gaze up towards your little index finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're comfortable, take the hand down the foot. If not, just stay there a bit longer if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way up, taking the arms back. Forward bend now, so feet pointing forward. We're going to take the hands down to the floor, do a forward bend. Inhale, raise the chest. Exhale, take the hands down to the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, drop the head and see if you can walk your hands a little bit further back towards your feet. Good. Angela, for you, taking the hands down to the floor, drop the head. Slowly using your hands, just gently begin to try and tilt forward more to the floor. Good. Exhale. If you can, drop the head down. Doesn't have to touch the floor, just go as low as you feel comfortable. Stay here and breathe. 1, bend the elbows. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Inhale, straighten the arms up forward. Bring the hands to the waist. And then inhale, come all the way up, back to the top. Okay. Turn it round now. So we're going to take the left over to the left side. So you turn to the back of the room. Bending the arm. Inhale, warrior 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn that into warrior 2. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in deeply. 5. Wide side ankle pause. Forward to thigh. Take the arm over. Gazing into the index finger. Twist the chest as best you can up towards the ceiling. 3. You can either stay here or take your hand down to the floor for a deeper stretch. I forgot we reverse warrior, so we'll do that now. Inhale, come all the way up. Back to warrior 2. Turn the palm up to the sky. Lean back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, take the arms wide. Forward, forward. Exhale, down. Hands to the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, drop the head. Walk the hands back if you can. Stay here and breathe. If you're working on going deeper in the stretch, think about leaning forward rather than dropping the head down. So you lean more into the toes. Engage the legs and breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Inhale, come up. And then step it out, shake it out. Okay, so we're going to add a little balance in now. Okay, so from standing, we do a wide, we do a big toe pose, but we're going to add a little bit of a twist into it. Okay, so standing up nice and tall. Angela, if you've got something to lean on to, you can do this on your knees as best you can. Okay, so inhale, hand on hip. We're going to bring the right foot up. You're going to try and grab a hold with the right toe if you can. If your balance is not great, you can use a strap here. And then extend the leg out in front. Stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Exhale out and release. Do the other side just to even it out. Hand on hip. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, bring it back down. So when we do any of these balance postures where we're extending the leg out, don't straighten the leg too much if it doesn't feel comfortable, it doesn't come naturally. A soft bend in the knee is okay to work with, and then once you've found your balance, and then over time and practice, you can straighten the leg out completely. So this time we're going to add a bit of a twist to it, okay? So this time, you're going to bend your right knee, but rather than hold on with your right hand, you're going to use your left hand. So you're going to take your left hand out. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got my balance. Start again. Okay. You can use a wall here if you need to. Take the leg out. Good. Taking your right arm behind you. See if you can look back to your right hand. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. See, I'm not very good at my hands today. Exhale, release. Okay, let's try the left side. So you're going to bend the left knee, reach with the right hand, take it out. Find your balance here first. Take your left hand behind you. And either look forward if you need to, till you find your balance. Hold it there for 5 breaths. Or you can turn back once you find your balance. It's a bit of a challenge for me this morning. Good. So stay here. 5 breaths. Keep the chest lifted and tall. Take the gaze behind you can. I'll count. 3, 4, 5. Well done, ladies. Exhale out and raise. Good. Come to the front of your mat. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Drop the head. Look towards the knees and the shins. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step to jump back into plank. Lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, come onto your knees. Exhale, drop down into child's pose. Sink the hips down towards the heels, stretch the arms out. Stay here and breathe for a few moments. Good, looking nice. Okay, from here coming onto your knees. So we're going to do those deep heart openers just to wrap things up before we go into relaxation. So with any heart opener, just be aware of the feelings and sensations, and these sometimes can make you feel slightly uncomfortable. Sometimes you find it quite hard to breathe in these postures, and that's the yoga. That's what we need to work on. We need to try and soften the mind and the body when we come into these postures by working with the breath. So with anything in life, when it gets hard, we don't breathe properly. We hold our breath and or we breathe really shallow. So when we come into these postures, really try and think about taking deep, calm, relaxing breaths. So we'll start off fairly easy. You're going to come onto your knees. Knees are about hip distance apart. Now there's 2 versions to this. The first version is having the feet soft and relaxed. The second one is having the toes tucked under. It's entirely up to you. If you haven't done these before, you haven't done any sort of deep back bends in a while, then I would recommend having the toes tucked under. Okay? So we're going to start off really gentle, and I'm going to show you the easy version first, and then if you feel comfortable in the back, then you can go into the deeper version. If not, just continue to repeat what we've just done. Okay, so first version, start nice and gentle, hands to the heart center. And just take a couple of deep breaths here, just to ground yourself down. Good, and then from here, you're going to start to lift your chest up to our ceiling and allow the head to drop back. You're just going to stay here for a few moments, breathing. 3, 4, 5. And then as you exhale, you're going to lift the chest first and the head last as you look forward. Okay, we'll do that again. Inhale, lift the chest. Twist the hips slightly forward. Exhale, drop the gaze back. Stay here and breathe. 3, soft breath. 4, 5. Lifting the chest forward. Bring the gaze back to the front. And you just repeat that a few times. So it's nothing really intense, but you'll definitely feel a slight bit of tension in the chest, but the breath, you'll struggle slightly with the breath as the pose gets a little bit harder. Okay, second version. So either repeat what you've just done or do the second version. Inhale, lift the chest up to the ceiling, take one hand back, find the heel, and then exhale, bring it forward. So you're going to work with the breath and do that. So inhale, back, find the other heel, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. I want you to try and do 3 or 4 even amounts on each side. And then if the back feels comfortable, I want you to stay and you're going to hold it for a few breaths. So you're going to inhale, thrusting the chest forward. If you've got your toes tucked under, you might be able to release the toes. Going deeper into the pose, stay there. So just find what works for you. Stay here and breathe. It's really hard to talk and do these, so just work with the breath for a moment. Find whatever pose works for you. Stay here. Release and let go. Keep twisting the hips forward as best you can. Inhale, lift it up with the chest first, then head. Well done. Hands to the mat. Step back into plank. Exhale all the way down to the floor, elbows in. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes under, come into downward dog. Stay and breathe. Exhale out, back down to your knees. And this time you're going to come down onto your back and you're going to lie on your back. So finding a comfortable position on your back. Knees about hip distance apart. Walk on the heels in if you can, closer towards your bottom. And we're going to do a simple bridge pose to start off with. So hands on your mat, palms down. You're going to inhale, lift the hips as high as you can, grounded into the heels. And then exhale, gently return back to the mat. Working with the breath, inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale, release. Inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale and release. So we're going to hold the next pose for 5 breaths. So if you like, when you lift your hips up, you can take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, keeping the hips thrusting high. Or you can just keep the hands grounded towards the floor. So when you're ready, inhale, lift. Stay here for 5. Breathing deeply. Exhale out. And release. Good. Hook the knees into the chest. You might even want to do a little happy baby pause, allowing the knees to go wide. Heels lifted towards the ceiling. And just gently rock side to side here. So I'm aware that I'm slightly going over, which I apologise. I'm going to start winding things up now. If you can, bear with us and just hang on a few more minutes before we go into relaxation. Exhale, release the feet back down to the mat. And you're going to do a deeper back bend now. So this could be whichever suits you. You can maybe want to do a supported shoulder stand, placing your hands behind your back, legs up in the air. You can maybe do bridge pose again and hold it for 5 breaths, or you might want to try and do a full back bend. Just find something that works for you. If you haven't done back bends in a while, now's the time to try. Maybe not going all the way up, but maybe just going up halfway and seeing how that works for you. So I'll talk you through the back bend. So feet hip distance apart, hands behind your back. So when you come into the back bend, it's important that the elbows point up towards the ceiling, not out towards the side. So we'll just start off really gently, placing the hands behind your back. And then all we're going to try and do is we're going to lift our chin to the ceiling and just see if we can tuck our head under, so we rest our head on the mat. Good. If you can, just stay here and breathe. If you're new to this, it might be a bit bizarre, so you might just want to stay here today. This is enough for you. Just stay here and practice trying to soften the breath through the posture. If you've been here and you can do this quite comfortably now, and you feel like you want to go a little bit further, see if you can extend your arms, straighten your arms, and push the chest forward. Look at the gap between your hands. Stay here and breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Exhale back to the head, and then slowly allowing the hips to come back down to the floor. Bringing the knees into the chest. Gently rock side to side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. Keep the knees bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, drop the knees down towards the right, over towards the left. Inhale back to center. Knees to the left, looking over to the right. Inhale back to center. Over to the right, gazing over to the left shoulder. Back to the center. Over to the left. Gazing to the right. Good. Exhale, release. Bring the knees in, hug it out. Exhale, stretching the legs out in front. Take the arms over the head, full stretch of the body, draw the belly in. Inhale deeply. Exhale out. Deep breath in, stretching up. Exhale out. One more deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. From here, let's come into relaxation. So take rest. Find yourself in a comfortable position. Apologies for going over there slightly. So lying flat on your back, begin to bring awareness back to the breath and to the body for a moment. So I'll just take you through a short relaxation sequence. So allowing the mind, the body and the breath to settle back down. Begin to notice any changes in the mind and the body. Perhaps notice any tingling sensations. And tingling sensations hovering just over the skin as the body begins to rest and settles back down. As you lie here on the floor, feeling completely connected to the earth, feeling supported and held by Mother Earth. Sitting with this stillness, be aware of any sensations that are rising in the mind and the body. Trying to quieten your inner voice of that chitter-chatter, and try and listen deeply to the heart center. Listen deeply to your inner teacher. Feeling grounded and supported. Welcome you back home in the arms of the earth. Welcome you back home to yourself, your true self. Inhale relaxation. Exhale away any tension or stress. Inhale relaxation. Exhale away any tension, stress. Breathe and relax. Let go. Swasti Prajabhya Parakalayanatam Yayena Magena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhya Shikhnasaityam Go Gaha Samasvaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. staying in relaxation if you wish for a few moments longer. Or if not, when you're ready, coming up, feeling a little bit more fresh, hopefully, and ready to start the day. Sorry that I kind of went over a little bit too long. I think I probably could have gone an extra hour with you, so apologies. So have a lovely day, take care, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here